Is up, everybody, and welcome back to another Madden 23 online CFM game. We are now in week 2 of the 2022 season here in the Premier Madden League. Our New York Giants are getting ready for our home opener against the Carolina Panthers. And it's going to be a little bit of an ugly home opener because the forecast is calling for rain all day, which means both teams will need to get their star running backs involved, Christian McCaffrey and Saquon Barkley respectively. In our opener, our season opener, we did a great job getting Saquon involved. He had over 150 rushing yards. On the defensive side of the ball, the rookie Kayvon Thibodeau in his NFL debut played so well that he won Defensive Player of the Week. Unbelievable start for our Giants, and it feels like we kind of topped out like how well we can do, and it's only downhill from here. But hey, man, we played like we did last week, 2-0. It's possible for us. As you guys see, we have signed Jimmy Graham to the team. Tight end depth is an issue because we have none. So we signed the veteran Jimmy Graham. We're still going to start the rookie Daniel Bellinger at tight end 1, but Jimmy Graham is just there as insurance. He's got the mentor tag as well, so that all plays out for us as we are here in rainy East Rutherford, New Jersey. Giants home opener ready to go. We are underway at MetLife Stadium for Panthers versus Giants. Carolina 0-1, and starting Cam Newton at quarterback. Your eyes do not deceive you. Baker Mayfield is not the starter for some reason. The Panthers are starting Cam. Don't ask me why. 3rd down and 6 is going to be Cam with the ball. Need to make a play. Whoa! That is not it. He nearly made a play for our Giants defense. Adoree Jackson's the one that got his mitt on that football, as Wan'Dale Robinson calling for the fair catch at our own 30-yard line. So our offense will take the field. No surprise, Saquon's got the ball, and look at him go! No Panther nearby. Saquon gone! Only one play of offense, and Barkley rips off a 70-yard touchdown. Oh my, picking up where we left off in the first game against the Titans. And remember what we discussed, whoever can get their running back involved early on and make an imprint in this game is more than likely going to win it. And so far, Saquon's definitely got the edge as Cam going play action and pump faking. Down he goes. 3 Giants collide on the former MVP. But those MVP days are a long ways ago. This is modern day Cam, and we're not that scared of him. 3rd down and 17. 4-man rush not getting close to home. Doesn't really matter as Cam takes the check down to DJ Moore. More than fine by us. Going to force the punt as Carolina once again goes 3 and out. Wan'Dale Robinson this time electing to return the ball. Cuts it outside, and Wan'Dale Robinson, oh man, with some better stick work, might have really been gone right there. That was a little sketchy by me, but the rookie right now, while he's only using a return role, since we have other guys starting above him in the depth chart at wide receiver, he's making the most of it as Daniel Jones misses the open pass. 3rd down, oh, under the face of the blitz. Jones gets it to Tony, who breaks off one man, but is eventually brought down, and we're going to exchange punts right here. The Scottish Hammer, Jamie Gillian. Short punt right there that goes to, I believe, Andre Roberts, and it's only going to be a shift of, well, like 20 yards of field position. That was a little bit ugly as Ajulori finds McCaffrey in the backfield. 2nd down, back to C-Mac. The Panthers go. They're trying to get McCaffrey established, but it's just not working. 4 rushes for 4 yards as Cam got it off, and it's swatted by Darnay Holmes. Looked like he had McCaffrey wide open underneath as oh, that's blocked! The punt is blocked, and Kayvon Thibodeau is in again. Dibs has got dibs on the football for the 2nd week in a row, and a rare blocked punt is going to get our 2nd touchdown of the game. Carter Coughlin is the one who shot the gap and smuttered that football, and Thibodeau, right place, right time. Wow, that's stunning. We weren't even trying to block the punt, just a complete miss in punt protection by the Panthers on special teams. And hey, man, there's 3 faces of football. Oh, my goodness. Preston Williams on his high horse, and he's gone now. The Panthers will get those points right back as they run a jailbreak screen, and Preston Williams had the juice. This Giants secondary does not have too much speed in it as the Panthers go no good on the PAT. So, yeah, we get McKinney and Julian Love behind. Our safeties are just not that fast sometimes, and I don't know Preston Williams what his speed is, as Wan'Dale Robinson making it happen on the kick return. He's going to get us some favorable field position, and of course in a game like this, field position matters. But yeah, our safeties they fall behind on the play. I think they're sticking behind to Saquon Barkley coming off of that big touchdown run on the first touch of the game. Gets the first down. Barkley up the middle. He's close to 100 yards rushing, and we've just gotten started following the block from Glowinski. Oh, close to the first down, but not quite. 3rd down and 2. You got to think Saquon will still get the ball here. That he does. Wow, what a pancake block by Tyre Phillips. That unleashes Saquon to the 30-yard line. He's now over 100 yards rushing, as one more play, at least before the end of the first quarter, is going to be a sack. No one blocking Brian Burns. Not a good idea. No one blocking Brian Burns. Surprisingly, still not a good idea. Evan Neal, I don't know what's going on there, but that is the Panthers' #1 pass rusher. Please get a hand on him. Now, unfortunately, what you guys are seeing here is my opponent losing connection. He just straight up dropped connection here early in the second quarter. So, game is over, and what we're going to do is we're going to try to recreate the situation back to what it was when he lost connection. So we're going to make it a 14-6 game. The only thing we cannot recreate is the block punt, because I don't know how the hell to block a punt. I don't know how to describe how lucky we got blocking that punt when we weren't even trying to block it. I don't know how to block it when you are trying to block a punt, to be straight up honest with you guys. So that sucks, because, I mean, that would have probably been the only punt block in the entire league all cycle long. I don't know who else is blocking punts out there. Sucks for Carter Coughlin. Kayvon Thibodeau doesn't get his touchdown. That's not going to be there. We are going to give Saquon Barkley a rushing touchdown. Preston Williams will get back his touchdown. This guy actually ran the same play to get the touchdown, which is kind of funny. I just ran commit to see if he would run the streak, but he just did that. So instead of a Kayvon Thibodeau touchdown, we're just going to bomb him with Daniel Jones downfield. Congratulations to Daniel Jones and Darius Slayton. Your stat lines are now better than they were before, and thus we get ourselves to a 6-14 game. Now, Kayvon Thibodeau will not get the fumble recovery and the touchdown, but what he will get is 2 sacks added to his name. I think Thibodeau might have gotten half a sack before this. Hard to tell who actually got credit for that sack when the 3 guys collided, but nonetheless, the recreation is over. We're going to take over at this point, even though we had a 3rd down and 17 when the game, or something like that, when the game lagged out. We're just going to take over at this point, start off a brand new fresh drive as Barkley loses the ball. This is live action, and Brian Burns on the recovery. He's got a foot race with Bellinger that he's going to win, and the Carolina Panthers on a brand new day seem to be ready to play. We just got to pray that the booth review comes out in our favor, because it looked like Barkley might have been down, and oh, thank God he was before he lost that ball. Definitely need better ball security out of Saquon Barkley, because we don't even want to have to come down to a booth review. Just hold on to the ball, right? But, yeah, that would have been big for us, because, we were in field goal range pretty much. Now we get to retain possession here, work some clock, work some yardage downfield, and work Saquon Barkley. He's an absolute horse right now, as we got Barkley running yet again on 2nd down. Oh, he's got the pile push right there. Not a first down, though. 3rd down and 1. Once again, we give it to Barkley. I mean, there's no secret right now what we're doing on offense for the 2nd game in a row. It's all Barkley all day up the middle. Saquon takes the shot from Chin into the end zone for the touchdown. Barkley, oh my goodness, what a start he's had to this game already. 2 touchdowns in the first half, over 100 yards rushing. As you guys saw during that drive, we did get Saquon at least close to his 100 yards rushing before we took over, and now he is over 100. So, like, all the stats aren't perfectly recreated. We tried to do what we could in this situation, but now we're back to playing football. That's all that matters right now, and we got ourselves a nice 15-point lead. Oh, up the middle. That was never standing a chance right there. Julian Love was going to put a hit on if the other guys didn't get their hands on first. 3rd down and 7, and the Panthers call a timeout here from their own 31-yard line. Carolina's offense, besides that one big play by Preston Williams, has been awfully lethargic, but Cam is able to make the pass, and they're going to give DJ Moore the forward progress for the first down as Preston Williams. We're not getting beat by that play again. Believe you me, as they actually try to go to the same look on 2nd down, and they get stuffed like a turkey. McCaffrey continues a pretty pitiful day. 3rd down and long, definitely not the situation. You want Cam Newton in. Oh, ball swatted and caught. That's Williams that got it. Micah McFadden had the drive ended by just getting his paw on that ball, but oh, man, that's just an unlucky play for our defense. Instead, we're still on the field on 2nd down. McCaffrey breaking a man off. Close to a first down. Doesn't matter, as the rookie Ekwonu is going to get called for holding. And, of course, this is a matchup between the top 2 offensive linemen taken in this year's draft, Evan Neal and Ikem Ekwonu. I'm sorry, I probably botched his name. Anyways, 3rd down after the run by Laviska Shenault. Here we go. Cam, well protected. Got it off. Wide open. Ian Thomas, first down. And that was a bit too easy, given up by our New York York Giants defense. 35 seconds left in the half. Panthers with 2 timeouts. They got some blocking with McCaffrey. He chooses to stay in bounds right there, and that's going to cost Carolina their second timeout. 16 yards away from the end zone. McCaffrey with the ball. Got the edge. Great blocking from DJ Moore, and McCaffrey's going to walk in untouched for 6. Ooh, man. It looked like a couple of guys might have had a chance to make that play, but ultimately, that's going to be off once again on the PAT. We just don't have the defense to truly stop the run like that. Our front 7 is just not built like that besides Dexter Lawrence and Leonard Williams. So if they bounce runs outside, it's going to be really hard for us to make those plays as we run a read option here with Daniel Jones, who keeps it. It looks like the wrong decision. And we're just going to take this one to halftime here, maybe bust off one more run with Saquon Barkley. Otherwise, more than happy with the 9-point game as Saquon making moves. Oh, hold on a second. Saquon Barkley is loose right before the end of the first half. Barkley optionally goes out of bounds at the 30-yard line. He was in a battle with C.J. Henderson, but he steps out to get Graham Gano on the field to line up the field goal from 47 yards away, and it's no good. Oh, Graham Gano in the rainy, windy conditions shanks it a little bit, and the score stays the same as we go to the halftime show. Welcome to the halftime show, where we're going to start off with a game that if you like passing, you're going to love. Downfield, it's DJ Chark, do. But not to be outdone, it's the rookie, Sam Howell. Look at Curtis Samuel. He's completely lost behind the defense. An easy touchdown. Sam Howell coming off of a 5-touchdown NFL debut. Oh, he's going to go through some growing pains. Takes the shot, and Hughes will make him pay. He takes it for 6. The Lions in control, but the Commanders would not go away. Oh, right between the eyes. That was a great throw by Howell. And if you thought that was a good throw, then I don't know what to call this one. Perhaps the dime of the season. Oh, that was amazing. That was McLaurin. That's a touchdown. Here come the Commanders. They're looking for the lead. Stretch the legs. Antonio Gibson. Commanders now need their defense to get one stop to pull off the win on the road. But Jared Goff marches the troops downfield. Oh no, not a touchdown, and that'll stop the clock. But first, let's make sure that was or was not a touchdown. So we're going to go to the booth here. Nonetheless, the Commanders are going to get the ball back here, but it's not going to be a touchdown. So that's going to be Sam Howell with a chance to win the game with just the field goal with 30 seconds to go. Austin Cyber, that's easy money. Now here's Howell on the field to deliver a clutch win. Oh, McLaurin, not quite. And it's going to be the Lions that win the battle of 1-0 squads. Moving on to the rest of the league action, here's famous Jameis doing his thing, delivering dimes. Jameis Winston, you never know what you're going to get, the good or the bad. More often than not, you get both in the same game. The 30 touchdowns and the 30 interceptions. That's a crib call for Devin White. That brings the Buccaneers back into the game, but moments later, Alvin Kamara, the calming force, here he goes. No, sir. Lights, Kamara, action. New Orleans surely does enough to stave off the Bucs, right? Well, Jameis Winston's got one more trick up his sleeve here. Once again, down low, picked off. What a read by Carlton Davis. The 2 pick sixes proving to be costly, proving to be fatal. The Buccaneers, they're off to a hot start this year. Speaking of hot, man, how about the white-hot Cincinnati Bengals? Joe Burrow in his bag, going to his new acquisition at tight end, Hayden Hurst. Dak Prescott looking for the answer. Oh, no. All the motion causing commotion. Daxton Hill coast to coast, and the Bengals are putting their foot on the gas pedal right now, and they're not letting up. Into the third quarter we go. Burrow to Hurst. That's proving to be a beautiful connection in Cincinnati as they beat the brakes off the Cowboys. How about some Monday Night Football action? Eagles, little RPO. That's cool. Get yourself an early lead, but can you hold it? Well, if you can hold your blocks, that's all Quez Watkins needs. Zoom. Goodbye. Too easy. And the Philadelphia Eagles are on the board for the first time in the 2022 campaign. The other Monday Night Football game in Week 2, we go to Buffalo, where Derrick Henry is a man possessed, looking to get Tennessee their first win of the season. Buffalo, they also need a dub badly, and that'll help. Gabriel Davis, middle of the field, the superstar showing out right now as the rookie Malik Willis. He'll have the time. Is anything there right before the end of the first half? Scary ball. Sometimes you just need a bailout from the veteran. Robert Woods got it for you. Josh Allen, how did he get that off? How did Dawson Knox break that tackle and to cap it off? Whoa! So sorry, Kevin Byard. The Buffalo Bills with a dazzling play. That'll get them on the scoreboard with the victory. Kenny Pickett, the downfield passing attack of the Pittsburgh Steelers. That was the story of the day as the rookie was in full control early on, a little out of control, but check it out. Claypool's behind the defense, blown coverage for sure, and that's probably part of the reason why the Patriots are 0-2. Let's move it on to some Houston Texans. Whoa, the Houston Texans? Yeah, they got problem at the helm, and that means, whoop, stick work is on display. That is Deshaun Jackson, by the way, for the touchdown. He's still got some juice in those legs. And finally, we go to Derek Carr and those Raiders downfield. Put them on the scoreboard. They got the win. Darren Waller with the touchdown. And we are back with second half action of Panthers versus Giants. This game's gone really well for us, but that last couple of sequences at the end of the first half definitely could have went better, it must be said, right? I feel like that was the right decision to get out of bounds with Barkley, get 3 points on the board. Just didn't make it with Graham Gano, and the touchdown drive we gave up before, we should have been off the field. We got the swat on 3rd and 14, but nonetheless, we got to put that in the rear view. It's time to play some second half football, and Saquon, he's picking up right where he left off. Barkley is being absolutely dominant right now as the Panthers continue to struggle. Lead block from Phillips, and Barkley, that should be enough for the first down. It is. As we put Matt Breida in the game, that's a wide open Darius Slayton, and Slayton's gonna wave goodbye. Oh my, a breakdown in the coverage, and Darius Slayton takes advantage for his second touchdown of the game. Remember, Slayton got that free touchdown when we were trying to recreate the score, so this is turning into a big day all of a sudden for Slayton as we try to go for the 2-point conversion to Kenny Golladay. Doesn't work out. Worked week 1 for us, that, goal line fade, tried it again week 2, and it got pretty stuffed up right there. Golladay never really got off the press. So we're at a 15-point game. We tried to make it a 17-point game, a 3-possession game. Didn't quite work out in our favor as Cam, once again, he's trying to get these jailbreak screens, but we've made the adjustment now. We're not going to give him those looks, not going to give him the numbers advantage outside as McCaffrey on 3rd down, sneaking in a run, gets by McFadden and gets the first down as Cam protected well. Oh, he's got DJ Moore! Oh, but he's missed them by about 10 yards. Egregiously bad there from Cam Newton as the Panthers are stubbornly going to the screen game right now. Like I said, we've made the adjustment. It's time for the Panthers to make that adjustment. As 3rd down, they run it again. And this time we're a bit more ready for the 3rd down McCaffrey run. Not so sneaky this time around. And the Panthers, they're going to punt the ball. Their offense is definitely leaving a little to be desired right now, but we'll give credit to our Giants defense as well for putting them in a bad situation as Saquon Barkley not going to get too much on 1st down. Panthers desperately need to get hands on Saquon Barkley at the line of scrimmage as Slayton with yet another reception. That'll be close to a 1st down. We've been good on 3rd and short so far today, running the ball with Barkley, so why not? If it works, we keep on going to it. Barkley keeping his balance, fighting for extra yardage, and now close to 200 yards rushing in the ball game. Tony spinning, shedding Woods, and Kadarius Toney for the 1st down. We haven't thrown the ball often, only 6 pass attempts for Daniel Jones. What a cutback by Barkley, and he nearly had a crib call. Oh, that does put Barkley over 200 yards rushing as Matt Breida spells him for a play. 3rd down and 4, and we're actually going to keep it on the ground with Saquon. That's enough for the 1st down, but I believe it's coming back. Yes, it is, and it's actually a holding penalty on the receiver, Kadarius Toney. Awkward situation there. Now it's 3rd down and long, and unblocked man gets to Daniel Jones, whacks him for the incompletion. Derek Brown, the star defensive tackle, on the ground and injured. Not what the Panthers won in this kind of game, but for our Giants, man, definitely need a little bit better pass protection right there. And I mean, the Panthers sent the blitz, but there was multiple guys unblocked. We were double teaming. It was kind of weird. That's going to be Tommy Tremble on the reception. So at the end of the day, we punt the ball to Carolina. It's still a 15-point game, right? It feels like we outplayed Carolina, but here they are with a chance to make something happen. One drive, and the script completely flips as McCaffrey gets the carry. The one constant right now is Christian McCaffrey is in a box in the ground game. 2nd down, Cam rolling out, got a man. Oh my goodness, but he was walloped by Azeez Ojulari as he tried to let him loose. 3rd down and 7, Ojulari again, absolutely whipped the rookie Ekwonu, and that's going to force the Panthers to punt the ball on 4th down and 20. That might have been 4-down territory given the time of this game left as Saquon with a gaping hole. Barkley refuses to go down. Holy cow, Saquon Barkley, have yourself a day. And Azeez Ojulari as well, as Saquon not even touched before getting a gain of about 8 or 9 yards. Yet again, nice footwork from Barkley. Dodges the first would-be tackler and gets the first down. Now Matt Breida into the game. Breida shaking off a tackle, and Matt Breida, man, whenever we put him in the game, he impresses. He's not a power back, but he keeps on throwing guys to the ground. 3rd down and 8 here, and we actually called a timeout. She's trying to take some clock right now, trying to be smart. Don't want to turn the ball over, so much so we're going to keep it on the ground. Barkley got enough for the first. Oh, a safe and conservative play call, and Saquon is able to easily get the distance to move the chains, as my opponent actually paused the game here with 5.5 minutes remaining in regulation. And here's where I realized Daniel Jones only has 7 pass attempts. So in this league, you have to have at least 10 pass attempts and 10 rush attempts in a given game. And we only have 7. Otherwise, a player gets suspended on your team. So we have to pass the ball 3 more times. So I run a little jet sweep, and next play, wide open Kadarius Toney. Great blocking from Slayton. Oh, Toney with the swerve and the touchdown. Kadarius Toney taking advantage of the rules of the league to get himself into the end zone. And Toney, for the 2nd time in 2 games, has got 6 on the board with his name written all over it. Oh, what an electric play by KT. And I mean, I would have never ran that play if it wasn't for the rule in the league, right? Like, I'm just trying to shoot clock and get out of here. I'm not trying to run up the score and get suspended for a different reason. I mean, rules in CFMs, you gotta do your best to maintain all of them. There's so many. Like, it's so much of a game within a game. Sometimes it's just kind of annoying as we get the sack here with Big Leonard Williams, but yeah, we still have to make 1 more pass attempt, by the way, which is going to be a little bit awkward if we get the ball back up by 22 points if we get a stop here. If we get the ball back, it is a low chance we don't here with 3 minutes to go in regulation. We'll probably have to run another jet touch pass before we're out of here. It's 3rd down. Cam! Oh, wide open McCaffrey, and he misses the mark. I don't know what the Panthers are doing, putting Cam on the field instead of Baker Mayfield, but it's just not working. 4th down and 4. Newton under pressure, and pressure bust pipes. Darnay Holmes with his first interception of the young 2022 campaign. I mean, I don't want to say the Panthers are tanking, but why else did they got this guy in the field? It's Kadarius Toney. He's got the corner and nearly got that one for a touchdown. He did go out of bounds, which was suboptimal there, because ultimately the goal here is to chew clock, get out of here with everybody healthy, and get the win. But KT had his eyes on the big prize right there as Matt Breida gets into the game here. Just going to give Matt Breida some touches here in what is essentially garbage time of this ball game, as I believe the Carolina Panthers just called a timeout there. There we go. Run with Matt Breida on 3rd down. Just chew clock and or take away timeouts. Once again, 22-point game here as we get the field goal with Graham Gano, line it up and knock it down. Kicking conditions aren't easy, so we have to hold our breath on that one. Thankfully, it is up and good. But, yeah, I mean, these timeouts, just like I said last week, man, I'd rather be on the side of the team that's winning than the side of the team that's losing and, using timeouts when they really shouldn't be. Just should be getting out of here, right? I don't know what NFL team is calling timeouts in that situation, but I digress as Cam Newton runs for the 1st down, steps out of bounds, stops the clock, so we'll get at least 1 more play before the 2-minute warning. Cam under pressure and backs way up before throwing that ball, causing the incompletion. And right now, Cam is ruining what was not that bad of a stat line right now. He's starting to just throw incompletions left and right here in garbage time. I mean, they might as well put the back of Baker Mayfield in here. As 3rd down, Ojulari put the pressure on, but it's going to be caught by Christian McCaffrey. Leaving McCaffrey matched up with Jaquiski Tartt, advantage Carolina for sure, as we now hit the 2-minute warning. Cam, he's going to get picked off. Jaquiski Tartt, right place, right time. Goodbye. Staring down Ekwonu as he scores the touchdown. And Ekwonu, the man who gave up the pressure that forced the quick pass. I mean, right now, Ekwonu, he looks like a deer in headlights right now with the way Ojulari is absolutely dominating that matchup right now. Ojulari may not have the sacks to go with how good he's been playing, but I mean, if they had quarterback pressures as an advanced, next-gen stat in this game, Ojulari would definitely have over 5 in this game for sure. So we took the pick six back with Jaquiski Tartt, which means we got to watch the Panthers for at least 1 more play. But 1 more play only is Julian Love. He'll get his 2nd pick of the season, and that should be it. Finally, we get to wrap this game up. We put Tyrod Taylor in. We get a couple of knees in here. Carolina doesn't have any timeouts. to try to prolong this game any longer than it should be, and we get ourselves the win. GG's to the Panthers, man. Shout out to the commish. Same commish as always in the Premier Madden League. Always has the Panthers. Always has the same name, Panthers PML. I guess if you make your PSN that, you gotta be the Panthers every year. But shout out to my guy JT. GG's to him. Panthers, they look like they're in a super rebuild stage. The kind of rebuild stage we expected our New York Giants to be in, but we are 2-0 to start this year, and I mean, this year can go any which way for us right now, right? Like, this is a much more optimistic look right now, 2 games in, than I had before we kicked off the opening game. Saquon Barkley, 245 yards rushing. Surely he's the leading rusher in the league right now. 2 absolutely dominant games. Evan Neal with 3 pancakes. I don't know where that came from. Thibodeau, once again, really good game. Him and Ojulari, they just continue working in tandem right now. And it's all smooth sailing right now for our New York Giants. Obviously, I mean, it's going to get tougher at some point, but when? I don't know, man. Got to tune in next week to find out. Leave a like in the video if you guys enjoyed what you guys saw today. Subscribe for more Madden 23 gameplays, and I will catch you guys next time. Thank you, as always, for watching.